Hey guys, Grauph Nerdmuma. We're back with episode 8 of Fruits Basket.
Yeah.
Want to recap us? So now they went to the Soma estate. We saw his ex. Well,
We got Hattori's tragic backstory. I think the first proper backstory we've had so far. So far, we've had just snippets
yeah,
into people's lives. This is why he's so, not necessarily why he's so serious, because he always is, but just why he's so concerned over Tohru's well-being. That's about it, really, on the recap. We didn't see the rest of the gang that much, so
yeah,
we'll find out in this one. You ready?
yeah.
Okay.
Man, it's freezing.
I can't believe how much has changed this year.
I know what you mean. It seems like only yesterday that I was living in a tiny tent all by myself.
Tohru, hanging out at your grandpa's place for New Year's?
Well, that's what I was planning to do. But it turns out he and the family are going to Hawaii.
Seriously?
Apparently they had some remodeling money left over.
Does that mean you'll be staying at Shigeru's house instead then?
I'm still working up the courage to ask him.
Hold up. So you have no idea where you're actually gonna be during the holiday?
Nope, no clue.
Then just come to my place. It's small, but will fit.
You're more than welcome at my home too, of course.
Oh no! I wouldn't dream of imposing on the two of you for the entire winter break.
If you're not down with staying at one of our houses, we could always grab your tent and take a little New Year's trip.
Oh yes, starting a year off by camping out in nature does have a certain appeal to it.
I'll be fine. Spend some quality time with your families over the break. Well, it's late. It's gonna be getting dark soon. We should hurry up and get home.
Classic deflecting. I found that bit so confusing the first time I watched this, until I realized that in Japan, New Year's the family holiday. Whereas here in the States, it's the party holiday with your friends. I was like, why wouldn't you want to be with her friends on New Year? Until I did some research. It's like, oh, it's very different in Japan than it is here.
Why do we even have to bother replacing these stupid things? No one's gonna care about a tiny hole or two.
It's your fault they're beaten up in the first place.
Why are we related? You really having that much?
This was the bit I was thinking of in a few episodes back when I had that Tanjiro is like Tohru. This was the scene I was thinking of specifically that he does in the entertainment district. Just not just the method of cleaning, but it was just how happy he was doing it too.
You really having that much fun cleaning the deck?
Yep. I love tidying up the house for New Year's with all of you. It's like a dream.
I honestly don't think that Tohru Honda experiences the world the same way that other people do.
Sums up the entire series.
We've lived together for 4 months, and I still don't fully understand her.
It's like they're coming from a guy who turns into a rat. Like, she sees the world differently than we do.
Hey, Shigure? I know it's terrible for me to ask this when you've done so much. The thing is, my grandfather contacted me, and it seems the family's going to Hawaii for the holiday. So, would it possibly be okay if I stayed here in your house for New Year's?
Of course, but is that really what you want to do?
I'm staying here too. I haven't been back in 4 months, so why should I break the streak just because a new year is starting up?
If I show up for the banquet now, what was the point of me leaving?
Remember what Momiji was talking about?
Make an appearance or else you're going to upset...
No, I'm not going.
It sounds like everyone's unhappy about something, but I can't figure out what.
Listen to how unreasonable they're being. These fools are refusing to go to the main house for New Year's, and I'm sure I'll be yelled at.
Stop whining like a toddler. Don't you have any sense of self-respect?
No, he's Shigure.
Momiji told me that New Year's is like a really important holiday for the Somas. Happy New Year!
You're right about that. It's the biggest event of the year for our family. A few years back, Yuki graced us with a dance that was the personification of beauty.
Really? Wow. I wish I had the chance to see him perform.
When will you learn to keep your mouth shut?
One day.
This banquet sounds incredible. And it's a lot like the one mentioned in the old folktale, too.
You have no idea how right you are. Cats don't get to go, so I've got nothing to do with the banquet.
That's so sad. Why not?
It's long-standing tradition that no little kitties can attend.
I'm the one who can't go. Why are you so sad about it? Besides, the banquet isn't why I decided not to visit the main house.
Oh no, it's because poor Kagura would likely smother him with adoration.
Who did this to you, my love?
Cue the waterworks.
Shut up!
There are other reasons. If we did return, we'd be expected to stay until January 3rd. In that case, you'd be in this house all alone that whole time, Miss Honda.
Thanks for thinking of me, but I would be perfectly fine here on my own. Don't worry about me. I'll take good care of the house while you're away. I'll clean and water the plant. And water the... oh no! I left the bathwater running!
You've totally set my mind at ease, Tohru.
Fine then.
Well, I guess that settles it.
I'll go.
Have to, after that speech.
All set? Make sure you don't lose each other in the crowds.
We'll be fine. The streets will be empty. Most people are watching TV.
Make sure you lock up. You should check the windows, too.
Right. See you when you get back.
Have a happy new year.
And you guys too.
She'll be okay, I'm sure.
Akito, it's too cold to be barefoot.
Just thinking now, it'll be freezing out.
Since I saw Yuki.
You know, a few nights ago, she left her bedroom window wide open.
Are you peeping Tom now?
Come on, get real. I saw it from the yard.
She could really stand
He walked right into that one though.
tears again yesterday, too.
She's the kind of girl who'd run into a brick wall. Definitely the type who'd die choking on her New Year's mochi.
Why would you even imagine something so horrible?
Look, I get it. You're worried about Tohru being alone. But it was your decision to come to the estate.
What are you talking about? I'm not worried. She's just fine.
This is ridiculous. Keep walking.
Oh, now that I think about it, the paper said something about burglaries. There've been a bunch in this area. I think the criminal's still on the loose.
Crap. She's such an airhead. I bet she'd invite the burglar inside from the cold.
She'll probably even fluff his pillow and serve him tea while asking him to tell her his life story.
I like this game. Hey, come on, get a grip, okay? If you stand around in the street like that...
You could be killed.
Oh, hi. I did not see you there.
Reflexes like a cat.
Does she always have to make it?
What a pose though from Shigure.
Fancy meeting you on the road. We're on our way home to spend time with the rest of the family.
I see. So she'll be utterly alone this year. She's never spent a New Year's holiday without her mother. And this time she won't have anyone. Think about it. All the New Year's specials, all the performers. They're basically the exact same every year, which must bring back memories.
What must she have felt when she watched us leave her behind?
Did we abandon her? How must she feel right now?
What are you buffoons doing?
Just go to the banquet! Your precious Akito misses you.
And what about you? You'll break your precious Kagura's heart.
Screw you! You can take that insane girl for all I care.
And you can have Akito.
Where are you off to now?
I'm going home.
Oh, I get it. You planned this. That whole speech was just to trick them into going back for her.
It wasn't a trick, not like you're thinking. My only desire was to do something nice for her, and nothing more. I wish you good waves in the new year.
Queen Hum Jr. to the rescue.
There's no way she's fine. She doesn't want to be alone.
I should have known she wouldn't want to be by herself.
I want to go home. Even if it is selfish. That's what I want. To be with all of you.
I want to go home.
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 Right now!
Whoa! Oh my gosh, you scared me. What happened? What are you doing back?
Why are you crying?
I'm not crying, Finn. My tear sac is broken.
No, don't worry. I can explain. Oh, I was cutting onions. Yeah, that's it. And you know,
Everyone's reaction when watching Fruits Basket.
but be moved by the songs people sing and all of the happy people that are on TV and stuff. What's happening? Are you two okay?
Thank goodness. If we hadn't realized in time.
We almost let her cry through the new year alone.
Hello?
We're okay. Just excited to watch the first sunrise.
Yeah, that's right. But I want to eat New Year's noodles first.
We're home.
Welcome home, you two.
Something I've been meaning to look up, I keep forgetting, but it's interesting about the New Year's celebrations. It's staying up to watch the first sunrise. It's like greeting the first day. I'm curious to know more about that, like why that's a tradition. Because here it's obviously say wait till midnight, or in our case, we'll briefly wake up at midnight and say Happy New Year and go right back to sleep. But here it's midnight, like the official time of the new year. But from what I've heard in Japan, it's staying up for the first sunrise, which is interesting.
Honey, I'm home.
About time. You were the last one here, Sensei.
Ah, if it isn't my two favorite Haas. Nice of you to greet.
A new character appears.
Names you know. One of these days you'll learn to have fun, I'm sure of it. What's up? Long time no
He has
see.
fun in just
Yeah,
a different
where are the
way.
others?
Well, not to make a big deal of it or anything, but they're skipping?
I can already feel the heat of Kagura's fiery rage, which is nothing compared to the bone-chilling horror of Akito's quiet fury. And here I was looking forward to my last fight of the year.
Calm down. Don't you go breaking houses too.
I guess I can understand why they'd want to skip, though. It's easier, running from pain, instead of facing it.
You're wrong there. I don't think this was about running away for them at all, or at least not entirely.
You're finally here!
Momiji!
Oh, Momiji. I'm looking forward to your dance.
Danke.
There's something we have to deal with first. Who knows how Akito will react to hearing that those two are skipping?
Wait, who's skipping what? Is someone not coming to the banquet? Who?
Good evening. It's a pleasure to watch you reaping what you sowed. Akito.
Any thoughts on that, though?
I mean, he kept it internal, so.
But like you see like how complex his character is already. Like there's a motive. We just have absolutely no idea what it is or who's gonna benefit from it. Like it's really interesting. And then new Zodiac, obviously a Zodiac, so he wouldn't be at the banquet. First thoughts on Haru.
Yeah, I was distracted by the noodle bowl.
Yes, less anime making food look obnoxiously delicious that we can't eat it.
What's wrong? Why are you looking at me that way?
I need you to eat slower.
But I'm pretty sure I'm eating at a normal rate of speed.
Mochi is best when you take time to savor it. Just make sure you're chewing it well.
You too? What's up with you guys? Do people really choke on mochi that often, or are they just being paranoid? Oh, that's weird. Who's calling so late?
Don't tell me Kagura caused some kind of emergency.
Did Akito fly into a frenzy?
Hello? May I ask who's calling?
Hey, Tohru. It's me.
Ooh, Chan. Why are you calling so late? Is everything okay?
Nothing. I'm just saying hi.
I was worried you might be feeling a little lonely or something.
You called to check in on me?
Well, yeah. Hanajima was saying stuff about your waves being agitated or whatever. Huh? Nuh-uh! Drop it right now, Pops! Our deal was you got one beer in honor of the holiday! Jeez, hopeless geezer.
You know, I truly am a lucky girl. Don't cry, stupid. I gotta go. Have a good New Year's.
That's friendship. Didn't have to see her to know she was crying.
That was Uro-chan calling. She was just checking in because she was worried about me for some reason.
Oh, I see.
But that's nice, isn't it?
Of course.
Speaking of your friends, we saw Hanajima earlier on our way to the Soma estate. She was really concerned about you too, Miss Honda.
That's very kind of her. Hana-chan, I'll make sure you're my first phone call of the new year.
I'll be waiting.
So, are you sure it's going to be okay for you to miss the big banquet? I promise I'm glad you're here with me, but I don't want to get anyone in trouble.
Those are the first clues that it's not just like her reading body language or something. Like, she really is tapping into something.
Thank you for cooking.
Of course, it was nothing.
Right about now, the banquet should be in full swing.
You know there's a heater too, right? Like, it's not just a blanket attached to the table. Like, it's like an electric blanket. Like, gosh, they're just amazing. We would never leave.
It's so much colder on the roof.
Here. Please be careful.
Look, you guys, the sun's coming up. Perfect, made it.
I feel strangely at peace now. I don't feel guilty either.
I had a lot of reasons for coming back, but if I'm being honest, deep down...
So are you ready? You only get one chance for a New Year's wish. I've already got mine figured out.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh yeah, the sky and lighting in this are incredible.
Deep down, all I wanted.
All I really cared about was greeting the new year at her side.
Hey, Kyo, Soma? I just want to say happy...
Is that not just one of the most magical shots ever? And it's just like I don't think they're in Tokyo. I think they're somewhere near, but just a city skyline. It's absolutely stunning.
Hey, Kyo, Soma? I just want to say Happy New Year. I'm looking forward to the next one with you.
The feeling is mutual.
Yeah, same. This is the year I'm gonna beat that damn rat!
Sure. Good luck with that.
Do you see what I mean about comparing it to Your Name, though, with the nice shots? It's stunning.
The lighting effects and the attention to detail. And they're just reinforcing, like, more of their family now.
Yeah.
The story. That was...
I believe that was, like the mid-season finale or something like that. So that's kind of, like, almost like that arc was them becoming family, I believe. You know, obviously I've only watched this, and I watched it years after it came out, so it's my best guess, but that was the full family arc, I believe. So thoughts?
Still waiting for All Might.
Well, we're waiting.
No, I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's really good pacing for storytelling, because it's not like they're not dragging anything out. It's just sort of unfolding a story for you.
Yeah.
It's not, action anime. It has its moments, but it's just
There's no
it's
filler
really
episode.
nice.
Yeah,
it's really nice. Nice pacing so far. I don't know. I mean, they really reinforced a lot of the characters and just showed, they're
it's also in the New Year
motivations and-
episode. It's I think however you celebrate in any culture, will always be that reflecting on the year. You just can't help it. So that's what that kind of felt like.
I'm ready for more.
Yeah, me too. I think that's it on that one. It was a simpler episode, but still, and one of my favorite moments in that episode with when a wild Hanajima appears, Shigure's power stance is hysterical. But yeah, that's them. They were just getting more into that like Shigure Akito mystery there. It's still very mysterious.
So, do we not get to see the Momiji dance?
No, sadly we don't get to see Momiji's dance. Very upsetting.
I also want to know what that thing was by their sink. When she was washing dishes, there was like a weird, I don't know if it's like a dispenser or something, although it was bizarre looking big rectangle thing.
A few moments later.
What's that?
What?
To the right.
That?
To your other right.
Oh, right, that?
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know. Water heater, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. I have no idea. I never thought about it. If anyone knows, let us know. The real fruit basket mystery. What is that by the sink?
Machine over there sink.
Well, you've also got to bear in mind. So the original was, I think, around 2009-ish, and then the manga earlier than that. So it could be just like something that's maybe in older Japanese houses, and this is clearly of that older style with the sliding doors and such. So, I don't know. I don't know that much about Japanese houses, so I couldn't tell you.
Anything else?
No, just another mystery now. Thank you for that.
All right, keep grinding, guys. Do what you're doing. Just keep grinding.
Bye.